Welcome back to Midday. We are in the Cube this afternoon at the Kamloops Art Gallery with Assistant Curator Craig Wilms. Great to see you again.
Thank you. Good to see you.
Yes, and this exhibit that we're showing you today is called the Curator's Choice, and it's always a student from TRU that wins. Is that right?
Yeah, actually, this is our 10th year doing Curator's Choice, and about my 5th, I think. So what happens is every year we select somebody from the TRU graduating class from the Fine Arts Department and give them a little show. Some cases it's 2 or 3 students, but this year it's one, Stephanie Patsula.
Stephanie Patsula, the winner, and her exhibit is called Vessel.
Yeah, so the exhibition largely deals with actually sculptural objects and kind of deals with the space. So we're called the Cube, which references kind of this white, sparse, walled gallery space. And I suppose in this case, that's the vessel that is containing objects and this installation we see all around us.
Would you say that this exhibit then is more about the walls than it is about the objects in it? That's interesting. It's supposed to be the effect of both, the combination of the...
combination. I'd say it's more about the space within, say, a gallery in this case. She had it in a little bit different configuration in the space available at TRU when they had the show. And it's also influenced from a residency that she did at another space in Wells Gray Park, which is run through Thompson Rivers University. So some of the objects you'll see here reference that space. A lot of them look at our space. You'll notice as we look around, there's a few added details to the gallery. So it's kind of playing with that idea of how we fill space.
The first object that I saw in the room that drew my attention was this orange towel that isn't really a towel, that doesn't even touch the ground. What is that about?
Okay, so that's actually, it's a blanket that was, I think, part of her, part of the objects that were at Wells Gray and in this space. And it actually is a real blanket, but it's been worked with auto body fiberglass.
Really?
And that's the other part of this show, is really looking at sculpture. And in sculpture, there's often this language associated with the material it's made from. So you'll see things like the blanket, which are the actual blanket, but it's hardened and its materiality has changed. Mm-hmm. We have a suspended window, there's some found wallpaper, there's some plaster, which is very common in making molds and found often in sculpture, and a little piece of emergency blanket fluttering in the ventilation that works around here. So they're all kind of referencing that kind of play between material kind of within this vessel.
Sure. How long is this exhibit going to be on display in the Cube?
It'll be on through the summer. I believe September 6th is the final day.
Fantastic. Well, we always appreciate you taking the time to talk to us, so thank you very much for this, Craig.
Great, thank you.
Yes, if you would like to come down and see this exhibit, it's called Vessel, and it will be here until the end of August. We're going to take a 2-minute break. We'll be right back. Stay with us.